It's your boy Laggin 24 coming at you with some Black Ops 3 beta information. What's up, everybody? What's going on, you guys? Here we go. It's almost time. August the 19th. If you're on the PlayStation 4, you will have access to the beta for Black Ops 3 if you pre-ordered, of course. And don't worry, Xbox One and PC fans, August 26th is when your beta will begin if you pre-ordered, if you're on last-gen console. I'm sorry. So this, of course, is a multiplayer beta, and we're going to be given access to 3 different maps. Haunted, which is a big game hunting lodge, and it's situated beneath a giant waterfall. I think we've all seen this throughout various gameplays on YouTube. There's also a map called Combine. It takes place in Egypt, and I think it's a research facility. Should have tight interiors and open middle, dangerous flank path. Oh my. And then we've got Evac, an abandoned energy evacuation zone, atop an overgrown rooftop in the middle of Singapore's flooded quarantine zone. Yes, those are the 3 maps we'll be granted access to. A lot of game modes, surprisingly, that we're going to be able to play in this beta. We're going to have Team Deathmatch, which is, you know, a pretty standard one. Domination, Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, Capture the Flag, Search and Destroy, and take my money. Oh my god, Demolition is back. Confirmed. Demolition is by far my favorite game mode. I am super pumped to play this with my friends. We used to love playing Demolition. I'm so happy Treyarch brought it back. We're also going to be able to play with some specialist class, and I'll go over those with you right now. So there's Ruin, whose weapon is the gravity spikes, and the ability is Overdrive, which initiates a burst of speed that accelerates all movement for a short period of time. We also have the specialist class Outrider, whose weapon is the Sparrow, which is that compound bow with the explosive bolts. And the ability is Vision Pulse. Pulse the surrounding area to reveal the location of all enemies within range. So that's a pretty cool one. So we've got another one called Prophet here, and its weapon is Tempest. It's a charged shot that fires an arc of electricity that shocks all targets and chains that shock to like nearby enemies. It's kind of like a Wonder Waff. And the ability is Glitch. It's flashback to previous position with this system mod that hacks the battlefield simulation grid. So kind of like teleporting, I suppose. So the next specialist is Battery, and its weapon is the War Machine. Grenade launcher that fires bouncing grenades which detonate after a short period of time or by hitting the enemy directly. So if you'll remember the War Machine from Black Ops 2 multiplayer, it was actually a kill streak and it was pretty good. So that's good to have back in the form of a specialist weapon. The ability for Battery is going to be the kinetic armor. Basically, it's just armor that deflects bullets, and you take no bullet damage while active, except for headshot. So there is one weak point to that. Call sign Sierra? What? How do you? Okay, we're gonna pretend there's another specialist that I can't pronounce here. The weapon is the Annihilator, massive high caliber revolver that fires devastating rounds with increased bullet penetration. This is that one-shot revolver we keep seeing, and the ability is going to be combat focused. Triggers a bonus multiplier to score earned towards score streaks for a period of time. So that'd be pretty helpful if you're into getting those high score streak. Another one, Nomad. There's a lot of specialists. So Nomad, whose weapon is the HIVE, the Hive, deploys pod traps which release a deadly swarm of nano drones when triggered. So kind of like booby trap pods around the map, I guess. And the ability is Rejack, and this is like the I think the highly controversial ability. So recover from near death by injecting a non-particle serum into the bloodstream. Basically, it's last stand or second chance, basically. It works a little differently though. So we've got another one called Reaper here, and the Reaper's weapon is the Sith robotic arm that transfers into a high-powered minigun, and the ability is Psychosis. You can infiltrate enemy DNI systems to simulate 3 decoy clones. So you can put clones around the map, and people will think they're you, but they're not. Your head glitching behind a box, those were clones. Decoys! Love it. And another one, Spectre. Spectre's weapon is the Ripper. Deploys mono-edge twin blades before gracefully dissecting victims with lethal surgical precision. So some OP swords, it sounds like, and the ability is active camo. Advanced meta materials rapidly change their properties, guiding protons over the surface instead of reflecting them, rendering Spectre temporarily invisible. Alright, so there you go. In addition to all the specialist classes we'll be able to test out, they're also going to let us play with the weapon paint shop. And that's where you can do your emblem editor and custom graphics that are displayed on the side of the guns. 64 layers applied to 3 sides of the weapon, and you'll be able to create your own signature variants with an infinite number of possible combinations. So it's like, I think it's going to be sort of like emblem editor on steroids. Sounds good. And so this is a beta, and it's always good to keep in mind it's not a finished product. It's not all the maps, it's not all the weapons, it's not all the kill streaks, but I am completely excited about this. August the 19th, I'll be live streaming it and making videos so we can all check it out. And it should be a really good time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, you found it informative. If you did, please do drop a like. And as always, it's been your boy Laggin24, and I will see you next time.